There it is.
Welcome to the October 27, 2021 Mayor and Council meeting, Borough of Oakland. Roll call.
Mayor Schwager.
Here.
Councilman Bialy.
Here.
Councilman Kamala.
Here.
Councilman Pignatelli.
Here.
Councilman Slasinski.
Here.
Councilman Salamini.
Here.
Councilman Van App.
Here.
Before we begin, I ask that you look at your cell phones. Please turn them off. And also refrain from texting one another, because that could be construed as a violation of the Open Public Meetings Act. We have a policy in the Borough of Oakland that all government buildings in Oakland, such as this, we ask that you wear a mask. I can't require it because I was told it's only a policy. As a courtesy, we do ask that you wear your mask, and thank you for most of you wearing them. At this time, please stand for the salute to the flag and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Law, duly announced, advertised, posted in the municipal building. The meeting will adjourn at 10 p.m. unless a majority of the council members that are present here tonight vote to extend the time. And we will extend it for increments of time. My mayor's report is short tonight. Getting ready for Halloween. And I'm sure Councilman Salamini will give a report for our annual Halloween. Thank you to our Oakland Green team. Because of their hard work, we were awarded the Silver Level Certification for Sustainable New Jersey. We were approved for 36 actions in 14 categories for a total of 445 points. And we will be recognized at the Sustainable New Jersey Annual Luncheon on November 16th down at the League of Municipalities Convention in Atlantic City. I've been asked by the Community of Commerce to announce Toys for Tots. The Oakland Community of Commerce is once again supporting the Toys for Tots. It is the 13th annual Operation Toy Train in conjunction with the NYS&W Railway. The train will stop in Oakland on Saturday, December 11th from noon until 12:50 p.m. near the Enterprise Building, which is right where Station Park was supposed to be. And collecting toys for the less fortunate. The toys will be distributed by the U.S. Marine Corps at Pickaninny Arsenal in Wharton, New Jersey. So if you can consider doing that, dropping off toys on Saturday, December 11th from 12 to 12:50 noon. It's a worthy cause. And Halloween, as I said, Councilman Salamini will talk about it. It's Halloween already. It's hard to believe, the end of October. And so the annual Halloween parade and Trick or Trunk, it's called Trick or Trunk, will be on October 30th. Valley Middle School, it starts the lineup. Then the children walk over to the library where the vehicles are all lined up with the trunks open, the cars are decorated, it's beautiful. And the kids, I think is there a corn maze this year?
They typically have a blow-up maze there. Actually, I'm waiting to hear some news from the committee.
Good.
They're making
okay.
last-minute decisions.
All right, well,
Because
it's
of the
going to be
weather.
fun anyway. The children are delightful. You'll see their costumes, and it'll be a very nice day. And hopefully, we will have good weather. And with that, I'll entertain a motion to open to the public.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wish to speak? Hi.
Hi, how you doing? Dave Richardson, 320 Rampo Valley Road. Just one question. Earlier this year, I talked to one of the people at the state, or not the state, the county road departments, and asked them when they were going to resurface 202 out here, and they said September. So September's long gone. So I called them back. I said, "What's going on?" Well, we were informed by the for the borough that they were gonna run a sewer trunk line right down Rampo Valley Road, so we're not gonna resurface. So I said, I haven't heard anything about that yet. I'm just wondering if that's,
It's not a debate, you know, we don't do the open debate, but at the end of the public session, each one of us writes down and we'll give a report.
okay, because I was just wondering about being right on the road here, that if it's a mandatory connection, if they do that.
We are so far away, don't worry.
All right, so in other words, the county's not gonna do the road out here then?
Have a seat, well, like I said, it's not, we no longer do debates during the open portion,
Okay.
but each one of us writes notes and then we'll give a report.
Mayor, is your mic on?
And I thought it's blue,
Yeah.
it's not on? It's blue,
It's on.
Maybe it wasn't coming up. Maybe it's the way it was facing.
maybe it's my math.
Bring the mic closer to you.
Breathe it. Can you hear me now? Okay, anybody else? If not,
Motion closed. Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Approval of minutes. The first minutes are from the regular meeting of October 13th.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Any modifications? If not, roll call.
Councilman Biallo.
Yes.
Councilman Kamalo.
Yes.
Councilman Pignatelli.
Yes.
Councilman Slasinski.
Yes.
Councilman Salamini.
Yes.
Councilman Van App.
Yes.
There was an executive meeting on October 13th, and if you have any questions or any modifications, additions, deletions, it has to be done during executive session. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Will there be any discussion? If not, roll call.
Councilman Biallo.
Yes.
Councilman Kamalo.
Yes.
Councilman Pignatelli.
Yes.
Councilman Slasinski.
Yes.
Councilman Salamini.
Yes.
Councilman Van App.
Yes.
And presentation, 14 Hickory Drive. Hi.
How are you? Mayor, Council, thank you for giving us time this evening to talk about our project over at 14 Hickory for obtaining funding support from the County of Bergen. Over at 14 Hickory, we are contract purchasers to purchase a piece of property to build a community residence for medically needed disabled individuals. We do these projects throughout the county. We have done them in Englewood, Bogota, Hackensack. We're doing one in Ridgewood, Glen Rock, many areas in Bergen County. We've done, many of these throughout the state of New Jersey. We've come before boards and councils like yourself for support to get funding from Bergen County Home or whatever home county we're in. And the support is it's not funding that the township would give us. It's supporting us to allow us to go to the county and get the funding. So we're here today to basically go over the project, tell you what we're looking to do, and hopefully that at the end you'll provide us the funding that we would need as a resolution. I gave a sample resolution to the administrator, and hopefully that we can move on and getting that support from the county. So if you can. So a couple of development projects that we've done in the past. We've done one on the screen. You've seen a couple of projects. They're
Can we get the
all,
monitor on in the back? Yeah, usually that monitor would be on that we can see. I mean, it's not the end of the world, if not. But
We apologize, but it's glitchy tonight. We're not going to be able to use it.
can't do it.
Okay.
So the projects that you see on the screen are several projects that we've done in the past. They're all, single-story ranch homes that allows accessibility throughout the property and the home for, medically needed individuals. Usually the projects are, very in architecture or colonial-based style homes with vinyl siding, shutters. Sometimes we add some stone on the projects, but for the most part, just single-story with colonial feature. Community residence, the advantage for community residence is, very simple for the township. It provides, credits for affordable housing. It provides the ability for people to, for special needs people that need homes and allow them to use the homes like we have our own. Instead of being in institutions that they've done in the past, they're doing more community-based, as more community residents, and give them a home like we have, that we can go out, enjoy, see the foliage, see snow, things like that. It's more of it's better for the individuals than to have them the way they had them back in the past as in institutions. About the service provider, I could tell you a lot about the service provider, but I have two young ladies here tonight that'll give you more information on service provider, Children's Aid and Family Services. They are a Paramus-based company. They're in Bergen County. They've done many homes in Bergen County. Also outside of Bergen County, they have day centers also. They have a day center here in Bergen County as well that they bring their residents to. The home that we're looking at, or the property we're looking at, is about 60 by 210. It's approximately 12,500 square feet. It is undersized based on the current zoning in size and in width. The home that we're looking to put on there, again, single story. We'll have parking for 4. You'll have a septic system in there with town water, gas, and also we'll have accessible access to the home and to the driveway. This is a floor plan of the home, just to show you that, some features of the home. They have, a dining room, family room, they have bedrooms, they have a den, washer and dryer. It's also equipped with fire suppression as well, which is a requirement from the state. So as you can see, it has everything that we would have in a home, and the difference is that it's featured with accessibility features, so anybody that's in the home can use the home, go through the home, be able to use the bathroom, be able to cook, and things of that nature. The outside of the home is, again, as I stated before, colonial-based, vinyl siding, shutters, windows will have grills on them, and the only difference here between a home like this or any other home you would see, and that you would know possibly it's a home for someone that's disabled, is you have a ramp in the front. But other than that, you would never know it's a home for someone that's disabled.
Grills, like gates?
Yeah, like grills in the windows. I'm sorry. Yep. And most of the funding that we get for these projects are either from New Jersey Mortgage Finance Agency, which is acronym is HMFA, Bergen County Home, as we described, Federal Home Loan Bank, Division of Developmental Disabilities, and sometimes, we do get, funding from townships from time to time, depending on their situation with their affordable housing. But that's usually where we usually get state funding or federal funding for this project. So again, going back to the Bergen County funding, what we're looking to seek tonight from the council is to get a resolution of support to allow us to get the funding from Bergen County Home, which we've already applied to, which we've already been given the okay to go after and get. We just need the township to give us that, that final support, so we can be allowed to get the money from the county. So
How many adults?
I'll let Mayor.
I know it's semantics, but we're a borough.
Sure.
Okay. Sorry.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. My name is Melinda Ayanaron. I am the administrator for our Disability Support Services Department at Children's Aid and Family Services. Tonight I have with me our senior nurse case manager, Amma Buffo. She's our registered nurse who oversees all of our programming in terms of medical needs. Children's Aid and Family Services was founded in 1899. We have a long history of providing support to individuals, vulnerable individuals, children, adults, and their families. In 2011, we started providing supports to individuals with special needs, intellectual and developmental disabilities. Since 2011, we now operate 16 group homes throughout Bergen and Passaic County. We're interested and hoping to gain support to open this program as a program for 4 individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, but also have very complex medically fragile needs. So essentially, the program will be overseen by myself with the support of our registered nurse. The individuals in this program are all over 21. They will go to our agency day program, which is located in Paramus, to support individuals 21 and older. They will, the home will be staffed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to ensure that all of their medical needs are being met and provided for.
Staffed by a licensed medical professional?
Both licensed professionals and trained staff, which will assist the licensed practical nurses.
So the home will have LPNs that will be providing the care, because the types of support, and you can expand on this a little bit, Alma.
24/7.
24/7.
24/7.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're looking, for people who, yes, sorry.
I just wanted, Mayor, it'll be a rotation of staff, so
Oh,
you'll
no.
have, every 8 hours, there'll be a new staff member
So I
coming in.
just wanted to make sure that you.
Yeah, absolutely,
I
yeah.
understood.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely, yes. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There will always be a certain ratio of staff that need to be met. Our program is, our agency and all of our group homes are licensed by the Department of Human Services Office of Licensing. So there are certain standards that we have to meet generally, and they're even more rigorous knowing that we're going to be opening a medical-based group home.
So you're saying there would be a maximum of 4 adults?
Maximum of 4 adults. Everyone would have their own bedroom, and ensure that, the space to, for whatever equipment they may need to continue to live their life the, most independent way.
And you also, the other thing I want to mention too is the funding from the other sources that we get from, they deed restrict this, and they only will allow the funding if you have only 4 people in there. It can't be more than 4 people. So it's definitely,